ICE detention centers are glorified internment camps. 18 people have already died in ICE custody alone this year. This is certainly no place for children, yet they have up to 170 in custody at any given time. It's not a matter of if, but when a child will die in ICE custody. And I'll say it again. In any other context, if you heard that the government was going door to homes, workplaces, and schools to forcibly round people up and put them into cages, you would think, yeah, that's pretty messed up. And that's because we've already done it in history many times. Teach about how we regret it so much, yet simultaneously find ways to do it again under a new name. And the latest one is detention centers. Oh, that's different because these people are criminals. Yeah, no. Aside from the fact that we made up these rules and brutally genocided the indigenous people who actually lived here, even under our own current laws, lack of citizenship is not a criminal offense. And guess what? Every person that was rounded up for a camp in history was also considered a criminal too. Spoiler, the law has never been consistently a good indicator for morality. Slavery, segregation, and much more were all technically legal at some point. So call it what it is. A mass abduction of civilians without due process, often based solely on their identity. The conditions are gross, unsanitary, and multiple outbreaks of measles, tuberculosis, and COVID have been found at these camps. And this shouldn't be a hot take, but I don't give a damn about people being here without papers. And just like we do with every marginalized group throughout history, this is just the easiest one to blame at the moment. Your undocumented neighbor, who likely still pays taxes but doesn't get any of the benefits you do, is not the reason gas prices are high or we don't have universal healthcare. It's the billionaire sitting in the hills who hasn't paid a dime in taxes, is directly profiting off of genocide in these camps, and is laughing it up as the working class blames each other for these problems. They want you to think this is an issue of safety when it's always been about making money. The reason why they are locking people up and keeping them there for so long is because private defense contractors can charge up to $190 a day per person. And that's not even including ridiculous intake fees, transportation, and anything else they can upcharge for. And despite ICE's last year budget being $170 billion, a staggering 11 times increase, they are still trying to add another $40 billion right now. The good thing is, they're still voting on this, and you can use 5calls.org to contact your representative and make your voice heard. But regardless of the outcome, this is still a human rights violation in every sense, and it will never be enough until these camps are gone completely. It is our duty to keep speaking up, taking action, and making sure this repeated chapter of history is finally put to rest. Bye, friends.